settings to I'm not using the camera, I'm just gonna be clicking, so
Musty fowls. That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
okay.
I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you, if that makes any sense.
Yep.
So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here. Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius. I knew you were special.
Kind of sounds like the.
See all them poor souls down there,
guy from
lost in the waves?
Supernatural.
I didn't choose any of them. I
D.
chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? Better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now you see that tower out there? Big, scary one?
Oh, yeah.
That's where I'm taking you to see the gatekeeper, to be judged. I'm gonna present your case, tell her the whole story of your entire life from prow to stern. Now if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you...
Sleep with the
Well.
fishes.
We don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts. Unsatisfactory. Clock watchers. I got some words for you.
You know, some work on that, homie.
Sorry you had to hear that. Ooh.
Oh, see, there's like.
So sure, maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great. So just think back to the very beginning, the first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're
Sad.
going to jump forward in time.
I'm not
Could be a second,
saying I'm crying.
could be 5 years.
Sad.
That's just how this thing works.
Always putting it.
Alrighty then. I hope he's ready for this. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking is, well, it's only a matter of time.
And just try to enjoy it this time.
Oh.
Look at that sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh? Well, I get that. I like it too.
So I don't have to blink right now. Or do I? Whatever.
Let's go get you some seashells. What do you say? You see that big spiky plant over there? That's called an agave. 11 years from now, that plant will die so it can give birth to this tall, amazing tree covered in flowers. The day really slipped away, didn't it? Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess. Now, where's the first page of my piece? I can't find it anywhere. Did I put it in here? No.
Oh snap. Bird got it. That's it.
Okay. Go ahead, kid. Look at that. There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea. You know, it'll really be something to see how he grows. Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
That's best.
Give it time. I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough. Now, where was
I feel like it's already going by so fast.
Sounds good, honey.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week.
What the hell?
It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it? I like the music.
That's very specific. Look at his little face. What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you?
Let's go
Right.
Drawing.
No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this. Okay, I understand. Thank you for considering my piece, John. It really means a lot. Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
Oh, throw it. Oh, throw it.
Hey, we do not throw things in this house. If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it.
Oh, that's nice. That's cool.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
What?
I think he hoped to make it further than conducting the high school choir. Never said anything, though. He was what you might call the strong, silent type. Can you believe I grew up in the snow? And I came all the way out here to the beach.
Am I gonna run out of time and be forced to blink?
I don't even know how I got here. Your dad got his job and I just came with him. Like a human suitcase.
Okay, Benny. Are you ready to see something really special?
I just don't want him to get attached.
Oh, we got a pet.
Richard,
What?
Fuck
it's
is
the
that?
cutest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we? I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him. But while he's here, I say we call him Ernie. Little Ernie. Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so sweet.
Now play the C major chord I taught you. Remember? There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one? Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels. Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
I'm cheaper than hiring movers, trust me. Richard Bryan.
I think she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost. God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful. Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Oh, what? Greece.
Well, just remember to put on sunscreen. Man, I gave you some unfortunate genes, didn't
Yeah,
I?
I'd rather go to Greece.
Luckily, Mom gave you some
don't
good
know
ones. So,
why,
yeah, let's
It's
hope they
too
balance
hot
each other
there.
out.
So much sand. I've actually seen nice pictures of Greece, though. I'm walking now.
Wait, that's my piece.
What?
How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece.
Yeah?
He must have figured it out by ear.
Oh, man, I'm just...
I mean,
Ah!
oh God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
What am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, what the heck?
Don't worry, I already did.
For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
So I was looking for a
Focus
job.
on the interview, honey. I
Oh,
got
that's
this.
it. Oh, crap. Force
Excuse
a
me,
habit.
of course, sir. It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in.
Oh no,
What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We
Wow.
are fine.
Got better at drawing. That's it.
When's he
The
coming?
cat's getting older too.
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could
Yeah,
actually
okay.
afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head. Yeah.
I'm getting old. Yeah.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though. This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music.
Coincidence.
I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
Okay.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, you know, I might be a work of genius just as I was.
Tell my
said-
girl.
Yes, I suppose. If you made a work of genius. I haven't seen him in over 10 years. Can you believe that? I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
There's too much going on. What? Okay, this is kind of creepy. Okay, get me out of here.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay? Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. You're off.
What?
You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
No, I can't. I'm perfect. What happened?
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that. Oh my. Well, don't think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy. Turn around, Elle, so we can photograph you.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be
Seems-
interesting
seems
at
like
first,
you're
but
more
if you
stressed
keep
out,
going back out
frustrated.
there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Ernie!
Ernie!
Buddy!
Ernie!
Ernie!
Ernie, we need you!
God, Elle, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
Yeah, he's lost.
What?
Oops.
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
But Ernie's a boy.
And you're sure about that?
Thought I was.
Uh-huh.
Cat's pregnant.
And that was based on...
Pee-hole distance.
Say that one more time to me.
Pee-hole distance from the butt. If it's further away or something, then it's one or the other.
And what was Ernie's? I'm still not understanding how you let this happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And now it just happens to pop out 5 more.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you hated cats.
For a professor of signs and symbols, he keeps coloring the grass blue, the ocean green, and then the sky red.
And what's wrong with that?
No, are you kidding? I love it. Were you able to pick up the new book?
Yes, the Manila Galleon is of particular interest.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh, yeah, got those too.
Extremely expensive, right?
Can't put a price on learning.
I mean, they did. And it's stupidly big.
Oh no. Wonder if there's gonna be a night where they're arguing, and I can't talk tonight. What is that? Is that Ernie getting eaten? Is that a coyote that they were talking about? Man, if I get jump scared right now. Is that it? Okay.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me. You're really getting there, honey. Next week we'll start working on your other hand. Listen to him, Richard.
Look at
I'm
that.
enlisting him in that competition.
I thought you said competitions took the joy out of playing music.
Not if you win.
I am killing it. Ah. Oh, it's Christmas Eve.
Okay. 2 brackets on each side. 2 screws on each bracket. 2 washers.
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I mean, everything is wrong with that.
Congratulations, B! First of many, I'd assume.
I didn't hear what he said. Getting older.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
That I remember those computers at school back in the day.
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right. My house. You have 5 minutes to get down and I'll drive it back with you up there.
You're not my house. You're not. Fall back, you fool. I'll have your head.
I'm guessing that's gonna be my friend, my first friend.
Play inside. It's late.
Maybe if you actually got me a playscape, I'd want to play inside.
That's not fair, Chloe.
You're not fair. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here. Yes, Mr. Camera Boy, I'm talking to you. why are you always out here taking photos? You know, if you really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
The hell? Oh.
Chloe!
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Oh, great. Here we go. Killing it. Killing it. Oh, no.
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
And what
How
do you
am
do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's maritime archaeology.
Very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
Unknown legend.
It's kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party short.
Okay, more wine?
I'll have a little more wine, please.
Nah, what a show.
That's it. Okay.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
Dear weird neighbor kid. It's pretty messed up. We are in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we're at school, we don't know each other.
This is a
Do
quote.
not talk to me ever.
I want each of you to write it down.
Carol!
Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare
No.
off into
Stop
space.
staring at me, creepy.
Yes. Those who do not
Okay.
remember
Now,
the
I will
past
go on
are
to the next
condemned
slide.
to repeat.
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course.
Why is it?
Help me out.
Here, can I get
Come
my paper
on,
back?
Chloe. We're all waiting.
Wait, what? Am I supposed to be doing something? What do I do? I don't know. No. What happened? Something happened? I think something happened. Hurry up. Okay, let's try to come back. Please don't mess up. I think it was a glitch. I think. Oh, I hope. Wait a second.
Quiet, everyone. Betty's about to play for us.
Wow, L, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if
The class
did all
is
that.
world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units.
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
This is a quote. I want each of you to write it down. not doodle on the sidelines, not
There
stare
you go.
off into space. Okay, now I will go on to the next slide.
Stops.
Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes. So those who do not remember the past, repeat the
Cannot.
past. That's right, right?
Indeed it is. Though I'd prefer you to answer without the help of your boyfriend next time.
What?
If
You
we
broke my
do
no
not
talking
keep
rule,
accurate
but
account
I
of the
asked you
past,
to, so I guess I'll have to let you live.
in all sorts of ways.
Okay.
And now on to
I tried to convince your father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself.
What did I say?
The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
Conchsters. New contestant has appeared. At long last, your favorite conchsters are ready for battle for the Playscope. Join Marcy and her four sad brothers as they search for their lost mother, the legendary Queen Conch, and trap gooey monsters with Dr. Ev's potent sea shells and coerce them into spectacular battles. Cool. Oh crap. Man.
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Oh, sure.
Was this it? Was this the game?
We sit
Yeah.
together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Your dad just thanked me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail.
My first friend.
Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle Stick. Whoa, that's a pretty good drawing. You should draw pictures of more different stuff. Not
Bagel
me,
bites.
though. I'll actually kill you if you try to draw me, and you saw what I'm capable of in your
Draw
backyard.
anyways. Oh.
Benny, why did you draw me? You're not good enough. I look so ugly. Ugh.
You already know what's gonna happen with these
It's
two.
called a magnet school. It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
So, what do you think, Benjamin? You think you could excel in that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets very shy.
Oh, not to worry. If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of.
Bach. Johann Sebastian Bach. The well-tempered clavier. 48 preludes and fugues.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it. Just like to see you really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age. I wouldn't be working this boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
So if I crumbled it, I probably wouldn't be doing this right now. Oh, course.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
Hey, what's up? Oh wait, what happened? I thought I answered it.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Hey, I'm on the phone, quiet.
Fine. Let's talk to her.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Man,
Maybe
did I just
am
cause
a
a
little
fight
checked out,
with your
but
parents?
I actually think the
I'm
fact
sorry,
that I'm
dude,
checked out means
but
I'm
you
gonna
should
sort of
also
help
cherish
the ocean
these
here a little
moments.
bit.
My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it, but now I actually miss it a lot. Anyway, so basically across the board, crustacean types perform well against mollusk types. So we got to be leaning on lobster a lot more in these reef battles. Then, once we
Sorry.
get to the trench, we'll be facing what they call craniate types, so chondric types.
Anubis, in the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead. And what if they are deemed unworthy? Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got,
Hey,
and yes, that's a
Mr.
she,
Kid.
the head
Over
of a
here.
crocodile,
What you want?
fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus, though I would not say that to her face. Now,
Tonight, after my
as you
dad
can
goes to
see,
sleep, I'm going to
she is
sneak
ready
out
to
my house and go
devour
to sleep on the
any
beach.
of the deceased
If you
who do
want to
not
get
pass
invited,
judgment.
draw me a picture of Mr. Isaac Filling.
Sort of like me
Constipated.
with your weekly quizzes.
Oh, love weird neighbor kid.
So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Oh boy.
Ew, why is he so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
I might leave this girl hanging.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Okay, well, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard! Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean, this is no
Okay,
offense at all,
focus.
but I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Crap, what am I gonna do? Oh boy, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna do this?
Lights out.
Oh, okay.
You need to be
I'm
rested
doing
for
this.
tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Not Mom says, you said.
Benny, I say turn the lights off, not just Mom.
Tell me, Richard. We're supposed to be united, bro.
Nice front. Benny, damn it.
Shit. Okay, let's do it.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize. Okay, so meet me out in the alley in T minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
This girl gonna get me killed.
You know, I'm really glad you're here.
Oh,
There's
so.
something I've been meaning to talk to you about,
Stop.
or to get off my chest.
So, why is that on the
Okay.
beach? What is that? I don't know.
I don't think Consters is actually a really good game. my cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He
Pokemon.
calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it. Like, my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most, which was also something I wanted to talk to you about. I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone. So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night. You're already feeling sick, aren't you?
Or if she knows.
It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay? Close your eyes, Ben.
In your own time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
I'm about to butcher this. Pixie. Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. I think that's enough. So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again, once you've had a bit more time to
just
practice?
give me a second chance.
Yes? As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay? All right.
Maybe I pushed you too hard. Maybe
Hey,
I
man.
turned into my own father. I don't know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
We want him home from school for a while, just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office? There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
Oh, is there something wrong going on?
It's such a crucial time in his development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really...
What happened to the cat?
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
The ice cream truck. What the hell is this?
Why isn't your son in this, girl?
Damn, we're drawing.
No.
Better.
You mean young Vincent?
And Mr. Benjamin Bryn has been awarded first place.
Damn.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham. There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies! Oh.
What the hell? Do I have to draw him?
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are. It's very zany, very kitsch. Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
Oh, come on, man. Yeah, something stupid like that. What the hell?
There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape. Oh, you feel. I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here. You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece. I pray you have a strong hold on yourself, Mr. Bryn.
I'm stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
He's flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
I know that lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door. Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Is that Chloe?
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week.
Don't worry. You're not selling your soul.
Who's that? Agent? Your manager, I mean? About to be?
Well, look at that. You've crumpled my contract.
Yes, I did.
Whatever you want, kid. Sure, you got talent.
Pow, bitch.
Okay, that's it. Get out of my office. You know I'd call security if I thought you were actually a threat. But what are you going to do? Paint me to death?
to being a difficult artist. The best of us are. Ah, this is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me, young master, where will you fly? May I suggest somewhere abroad? This American air can be stifling.
Honey, stop. Is that a...
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
See? That's nice. I should be a freaking artist.
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now.
Oh, man.
You didn't sell out, and you still got rich. Oh, but listen to me, Benjamin. Now is the single most important moment in your entire career. Collectors, curators, how we all love a rising star, and how bored we become once it's settled.
Captivating.
Rising, Benjamin.
Ryan reinvents reinvention and then reinvents it again. If you have eyes, you will love this show. Oh, I have a show.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it. I'm just calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm going to be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up.
Who's this?
There's nothing you can do for me right now. All you can do is just keep painting, keep striving.
Is this Mom or Chloe?
You make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there.
But that's enough from me. Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe was the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny?
Wow.
You ready to come up here? Go on, B. Say something. What's wrong? Why aren't you talking?
Sad, man. Sad.
Hey, you. As you know, I talk to big, very important people every day. And there's one thing that everybody is. You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you're a little...
Hey, B. Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house. She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her. And then I just find myself breaking down again. I hope you understand.
Take whatever you want. With your mother gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her. What's that? What's so fascinating, son? Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint. I can feel her.
Passing day, inspired by the musical composition of his late mother, the composer.
Is that
Ellie
really you? It's Chloe.
Hold on, girl.
Your
I'm reading.
neighbor.
Gosh.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that. I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't. Hey, so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Oh, gosh.
Now would you look at that? I cannot believe my luck. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. All the nobody nothings dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh, well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Hey, dude, I say lonely.
His childhood was a lonely one. Growing up as a strange, quiet child in an isolated seaside town. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant? His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
What?
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding? Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster?
She was understanding.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was ever encouraging, teaching him to recognize the greatness within. How about that neighbor girl, huh? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or first love? Now be honest here. Now, don't be bashful, man. You can tell me.
I didn't see love. I'll go with.
But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his best friend and blowing it the next day. Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten: painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scum dolls! You mucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I had assumed as much anyway. I should probably tell you. Those things, they're not regular gulls. They're lyre birds.
What?
They're what becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper. And once they try that, they're never allowed near her city again. I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me.
Oh man, so if I lie.
Living reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again. You're a flea-bitten sap, you know that? Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Interesting.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you.
Huh?
You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it.
What you talking about, man?
Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck. And I should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you.
What happened to you, man?
But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass. So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
I'll start from the beginning.
This ain't a schoolyard staring contest, buddy. Now you best close those beady little eyes of yours before we run out of time.
Okay. Alright, guys. I'm going to end this right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's interesting. I like it. It's a little different, but it's not bad. I'll continue this another time. So, thanks again for watching. And tune in.